Every game that I win, I get to add one 99 overall player to my team, which is very important because the Carolina Panthers are awful. No, seriously, this team needs a lot of help. After every win, I'll spin this wheel of players, and whoever it lands on will be the 99 overall we get to add. But to spin that wheel, we're gonna need to win some games, which will be kind of difficult with this team. Okay, week number 1, we're taking on a division rival, and they're kind of the same overall as us. It may remind you that this was Bryce Young's rookie debut. But even with the uncertainties at hand, Bryce Young would march into Atlanta and get a victory in his very first game in the NFL. 20-14, we catch the dub. I appreciate you for being asked, Desmond Ridder. And now that Bryce Young just had a pretty solid first game, this wheel did have 2 quarterbacks on it, so he could easily be replaced. But in this instance, Bryce would be spared with a new weapon. Okay, who is going to be our player? It's going to be Travis Kelce. And with the team that lacks so many weapons for Bryce Young, this would be an amazing addition. Travis Kelce on the Carolina Panthers. You couldn't ask for a much better weapon for a young Bryce Young. So I'm glad we get to add Taylor Swift's boyfriend. And adding Travis Kelce to this team would be so important because our overall goal is to try and win a Super Bowl with this team. But that won't be for a while now because we're only in week 2. Okay, this week we're at home facing another division rival, another team that's pretty equal in our skill. And this would actually be Bryce Young's first home game. So we'd like to make a good impression for the fans. But in case you forgot, the Saints had Derek Carr as their quarterback. With being a top 5 quarterback of all time, our defense had no answer for Derek Carr and the Saints, giving us our first L of the season. Okay, yeah, when you gotta face off against an elite quarterback like Derek Carr, I guess you lose sometimes. But we would have a chance to bounce back the following week on the road against the Seattle Seahawks, who are winless. And visiting one of the most loud stadiums in the NFL would be tough for Bryce. But in the end, he would overcome the loud crowd noise as we would defeat the Seattle Seahawks 23-20 to earn our second victory of the season. What a clutch performance from Bryce. We get to add another 99 overall. And considering Bryce would have a pretty solid game, I was hoping that the wheel would grant us a 99 overall receiver. Oh, are we gonna get Tyreek Hill? We are. We're gonna get Tyreek Hill. So that is sick. One of, if not the best receiver in the NFL, and Tyreek Hill is now gonna be a weapon for Bryce Young. So we go from adding Travis Kelce to now adding Tyreek Hill to the squad. And wouldn't it be crazy if Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill were both teammates at one point? But another team that would have a 99 overall player would be the Minnesota Vikings. The 0-3 Minnesota Vikings come to town. Don't worry, Justin, we're gonna try to get you out of there. And once again, people were actually excited to attend Panthers games. But unfortunately, even with adding Tyreek Hill, the Vikings would somehow outscore us in a 18-14 loss. Well, I honestly just don't think that we can play at home. Our only 2 losses have come at home, and things wouldn't get easier having to face the Detroit Lions the following week. Okay, I'm kind of scared to play the Lions, I can't lie. Because yeah, Jared Goff was coming off a terrific game. It was going to be difficult to knock off the Detroit Lions. But for some reason, like I said, our team just loves to play on the road. And in a tough environment, Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers would get it done against the Detroit Lions. 20-14, we somehow get it done in overtime. Like, I get we have Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce now, but I don't know how we won that. And even with Bryce Young coming off a terrific game, his job was still in jeopardy. Okay, who is going to be our next player added to the squad? It's going to be either Lamar Jackson or Christian McCaffrey. It's going to be Christian McCaffrey. Bryce Young's job lives to see another week. And Panthers fans were definitely familiar with this face. Christian McCaffrey back as a Carolina Panther? Sign me up, I'll take it. Heading into week 6, we'd have an opportunity to add another player. The Dolphins are somehow 1-4, but I guess it makes sense since we did take Tyreek Hill from them. I'm not going to make fun of them for being 1-4. And with losing Tyreek Hill, it was going to be hard for Tua to keep up with the Carolina Panthers, who did add Tyreek Hill and a fresh Christian McCaffrey. And Tua and the Dolphins would actually prove me wrong in the beginning, as they would dominate this game until the addition of Christian McCaffrey would just be too much for them to defend, as they would lose another game, this time to the Carolina Panthers. We are the definition of road dogs, man. I just don't get it. We love playing on the road. And even with Bryce Young having another solid game, Bryce Young with 283 yards and 2 touchdowns, it was unfortunately time for him to go. Oh, are we gonna add Patrick Mahomes? Oh, right after another solid Bryce Young game. Bryce, I'm sorry. And despite Bryce Young getting up there in overall, it was time to add Patrick Mahomes. And at the mid-season point, this would be how the team would be looking. Okay, well, we have 4 4 wins, meaning we have 4 99 overalls on the team. And there is one 99 overall defensive player that we still have yet to obtain. I mean, I'm cool with having a loaded offense. And honestly, I was expecting to not lose a game for the rest of the season. 2-4 Houston Texans. I mean, their best player is Derek Stingley. Considering they didn't have the CJ Stroud that we all know today, I just didn't see a way how they were going to keep up with our high-powered offense. And yeah, I would be right, as even though we were playing at home, the Texans defense just could not stop our offense, as we would score 42 points in a blowout victory. 42-28, the Texans did score a late touchdown, so this was a blowout, really. And once more, another player would be added to the squad. Oh, is it going to go to Lamar Justin Jefferson? It's going to go to Jay Jettas. Yeah, coming off a game where we just scored 42 points, we would get to add Justin Jefferson. Dude, I was just bragging about how good this offense is, and now we get to add Justin Jefferson. That is absurd. And with the Colts having a rookie quarterback of their own, the Panthers offense would just be too much for Anthony Richardson to try to play catch-up ball with, as we would win another game. Back-to-back games where we score 42 points. This team is insane now. I mean, just look at the numbers that Patrick Mahomes was putting up. Mahomes just threw for 5 touchdowns and 337 yards. We might not lose another game, but I forgot that there was still another quarterback on this 99 overall wheel, which would be bad for us. No, Lamar Jackson! I mean, it's not no, but it's like, no, we already have a quarterback. All right, well, Lamar Jackson, I guess, is going to be our quarterback now. We don't technically have to, sub him out for Mahomes. I'm going to give him a shot. And facing off against the 1-8 Chicago Bears, his Panthers debut would be a breeze, as the Bears would give us a run for our money, but in the end, it would be a 2-possession victory. 35-21. The Bears were 1-8 for a reason. And just like that, we'd finally get a 99 overall defensive player. Okay, well, yeah, we are going to get Aaron Donald, the lone 99 overall defensive player. And honestly, I thought Myles Garrett was going to be on this list too, but no, Aaron Donald's the only 99 overall. Aaron Donald's overall matching his jersey number. He is now going to be a Carolina Panther. And this week was the perfect week to add Aaron Donald to the squad. The 7-2 Dallas Cowboys, okay. And with this looking to be the game of the year, the Dallas Cowboys visiting Lamar Jackson and the 7-2 Carolina Panthers, this game wouldn't disappoint. Okay, 14-7. Please, Lamar, you got to get us some points here so we get a field goal. Okay, 14-10, 21-10, 21-18, and yeah, we would somehow squeak away with the victory. 25-21, we defeat the Dallas Cowboys. We can't add any more 99 overalls, but that is awesome. And that win would catapult us to a 15-2 record. Okay, we finished 15-2, but somehow the Ravens are 15-2 as well, when we literally took Lamar Jackson from them. But after having a bye in the wild card round, we would have a date with the Dallas Cowboys. Yep, of course we're gonna see the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs. And yeah, Micah Parsons is a 99 overall, but he's not in the 99 overall club in real life. He just managed to get a 99 overall in this sim. And yeah, we've literally added every single 99 overall we could, and they would have to show up in our first playoff game, especially against the 13-4 Dallas Cowboys, which would be challenging, but they would manage to do that. Even with the Dallas Cowboys making it difficult in the very beginning, we would respond with an astounding 36-22 victory. Moving on, baby. GG's Dak Prescott. Lamar would have a pretty solid outing. McCaffrey would have 86 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. You know that was coming. And Justin Jefferson with 98 yards. Tyreek with 73 and a touchdown. Travis Kelce would have a quiet game, but I'm not complaining because we would find ourselves in the conference championship. The 49ers make the NFC championship. Even without McCaffrey, that's pretty crazy. But we'd have home field advantage yet again. And the 49ers not having Christian McCaffrey was very beneficial, as the 49ers, just like any other team, would have no answer for our star-studded offense as we would move on to the Super Bowl. Another team that just has no answer for our offense whatsoever. I mean, when you have Lamar and Travis Kelce on the same team, dude, nobody's gonna stop you. Because although Lamar would have an insane game, Tyreek Hill would steal the show. 133 yards and 2 touchdowns for Tyreek, man. We're going to the Super Bowl. Just like that, the Carolina Panthers would have an opportunity to win their first Super Bowl in franchise history. The New York Jets make the Super Bowl? Sauce is a 98 overall. But before the big game, we would get some great news. Lamar Jackson wins league MVP despite not joining our team until like midway through the year. Obviously, we're gonna get coach of the year too. Bob Foster, whoever you are, congrats. But it was now time for the Super Bowl and a highly anticipated game to see if all of these 99 overall stars could work together to hoist that Lombardi. Because the Jets were America's team in this instance, as many people wanted to see this Cinderella story happen. Okay, the Carolina Panthers are gonna march march down and score 7 on the very first drive. March down, get another 7, get another 7. And our defense is going to give up 3, but I mean, our offense is scoring so many touchdowns that it literally doesn't even matter. And that would be all she wrote. We're officially Super Bowl champions. The Carolina Panthers, man, I never thought I'd see the day. But Christian McCaffrey is celebrating a Super Bowl victory in a Panthers uniform. And there's your league MVP, Lamar Jackson, winning a Super Bowl. Look at Lamar holding that Lombardi, man. We're Super Bowl champs. And here is the team that got it done, man. 599 overalls on offense. 6 if you're counting the backup quarterback. And then we have 99 overall Aaron Donald, who actually regressed, which is insane. But that's not going to matter anymore because this video is finished. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like. If you want to see me do this video, but for every win I add a Hall of Famer, just click right here. They got a bunch of NFL legends in that video.